with the presence of His Holiness, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, the world head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community and the fifth successor to the founder of our community, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. Allow me to provide a brief introduction of our beliefs. Members of our community profess to be Muslims and believe that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was the messenger of Allah and the seal of all the prophets. According to Islamic teachings, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, made a prophecy that a Mahdi or a reformer and a Masih or the Messiah would come after him to preserve and revive Islam's true teachings. We believe that the founder of our community, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, occupied both roles and was that very person whom the Prophet Muhammad, the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, spoke about, and for whom the followers of all the major faiths of the world still await to come. So, we believe that Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad is the promised Messiah, and he founded our community in 1889 as an Islamic movement. His mission was to revive the faith, unite humanity, end religious wars, and restore morality, justice, and peace. And today, the community founded by the promised Messiah in 1889 has now been formally established in more than 210 countries and territories with millions of members. A unique feature of our community, which is also the driving force behind our global efforts towards peace, is Khilafat, or what we call a spiritual caliphate. His Holiness, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, is our spiritual Khalifa, our leader. He is a guide to millions of people around the world, and his directives aim to foster absolute justice, human welfare, and social harmony. Under His Holiness's leadership, our community has now inaugurated over 16,000 mosques, 500 schools, and 30 hospitals, and has translated the Holy Quran in 75 languages. In the true spirit of Islam, the community also operates a disaster relief and development NGO named Humanity First. His Holiness is a tireless champion of global peace. He has visited the United States 4 times previously. In 2012, he gave a historic address at US Capitol Hill about just relations between nations. His Holiness has recently corresponded with prominent world leaders in the Islamic world and the West, warning of the dire consequences of a nuclear war. His Holiness has also addressed the European Union Parliament on overcoming the challenges of extremism. Today, we have gathered for the official inauguration of Fatah Azeem Mosque. The first Ahmadi Muslim families came to Zion in 1965, and our prior building was purchased in 1983. This is the first mosque ever constructed from the ground up in this city of Zion. Our community purchased this property in 2016. It contains 12,600 square feet, sitting on 2.5 acres of a 10-acre parcel of land. This mosque serves several hundred members of our community who live in and around Lake County, and this mosque provides equal access to men and women. It also serves as a source for our regular food and clothing drives and youth basketball tournaments. Today, we are honored to be joined by many friends and dignitaries, including federal, state, county, and city officials here in Illinois, several of whom met with His Holiness a short while ago, just prior to this event. Our guests today come from 10 different countries and hundreds of different cities, from various professional backgrounds and religious denominations, a group that truly exemplifies the rich diversity of Zion. Looking around this room, our community's message extends to people of many races, nationalities, and creeds, from different walks of life, all part of our common humanity, as part of our official slogan, love for all, hatred for none. We hope you enjoy today's program, and with that introduction, I now invite the Honorable Billy McKinney to the podium. Mayor McKinney became Mayor of Zion in 2020, following 4 decades in the National Basketball Association as a player and executive. Mayor McKinney.
Thank you. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. And welcome to the beautiful city of Zion, Illinois. It's an absolute honor and privilege for me to welcome His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, the world leader of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, to the city of Zion for the inauguration of the Fatah Azeem Mosque. We are truly honored that you have traveled thousands of miles to be with us here this evening. Here in Zion, our motto is historic past and dynamic future. This beautiful mosque in the heart of our city exemplifies that motto. It's my wish and my prayer that this house of worship will serve as a bridge between our past and our future. Knowing that this mosque is here filled with worshipers from such an outstanding faith community, it fills me with hope for the future of the city of Zion. If we are to build a better Zion, a better county, a better state, a better country, a better world, we have to work together across all races and creeds. When I look at the message that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has brought to our city, I am deeply gratified. This is a community of Muslims whose motto is love for all, hatred for none. This is a community whose sacred Quran, the text states that Christians are among the inmates of paradise. This is a community that reveres the prophet of Islam, Muhammad, who made a covenant with Christians promising that his followers would help and support Christians in repairing their churches and would even lay down their lives to protect and defend those churches from any threat. Muslims, he said, shall extend over the Christians everywhere in the arm of mercy and kindness, protecting them from the exactions of oppressors, quote unquote. This is the creed and tradition that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community embodies here today in the city of Zion. Blessed to be guided by His Holiness, the community has reached out to people of all faiths with a message of peace, justice, universal human rights, and service to humanity. So it's with deep gratitude for the outstanding services rendered by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community to the city of Zion and your commitment to furthering the development of the city and improving the well-being of its people that we present the key of the city of Zion to His Holiness.
Thank you, Mayor McKinney, for those